What's up everyone, I'm Gooshy, and in this video I'm joined by AfunNightmare. Him and his team have been topping leaderboards and changing up the meta, bringing forth the new best class for survival speedruns. This is the Samurai. So Nightmare, I'll let you introduce yourself and let the people know who you are. What's up?
What's up, man? I've been playing this game since it first came out, the story, and then I got into Legends as it came out as well. In terms of like speedrunning survival, came pretty late. I think I really only started doing it seriously in like around May. Before that, it was kind of just like casual games, and then I kind of slowly got into that.
Nice, and now you guys are on top of the leaderboard. Running leaderboards, shoot.
Yeah, it was like kind of like progressive. It wasn't all at once.
So Nightmare, can you give us a rundown on how the new Samurai plays and what makes him so powerful?
The new Samurai.
Yeah, the new buff Ronin 2.0.
Ronin 2.0. That's honestly what he is. It's really just the black powders combined with his ultimate. You can pretty much build your samurai the same way as a Ronin. You're just lacking that 50% ghost weapon damage technique. But even without that, your bombs still do a considerable amount of damage. So basically what it is that you just throw all your bombs, you kill all like the lower tier enemies, and then you use your ultimate to just finish off like any like high health guys. And that's basically what the workflow of Samurai is. And the reason why he's a lot better than Ronin is because the bomb pack nerf. Basically, concussions aren't considered ghost weapons anymore, and because of that, your concussion bombs don't do a lot of damage. You have that new ability too. And what's good about the build is that you're buffing the damage you do with your bombs with like Oni damage or fire damage, but at the same time you buff the damage you do with your ultimate. So it's two birds with one stone.
Sweet, now that we have an overview of how the Samurai plays, let's dive into the build.
So starting with the katana, the actual like type of katana doesn't really matter. You just have to make sure you have melee damage for your ultimate and Oni damage for the bombs, and the rest is just your choice. And then obviously you want forbidden medicine, blast radius, status effect damage, and black powder, samurai unlock. And then for the charm, I use Enjo's Remorse.
Yeah.
And the reason I use that is because the 15% bonus damage literally applies to everything. Your concussions, like your bombs, your melee attacks, your ultimate. Even like if you have a barrel and you're at full health, you blow up that barrel does 15% more damage. So like anything that hurts the Onis is increased by 15%. But the main reason why Enjo's is good is just for the concussions, because like they're really weak right now. So you need like any increase you can get to them. But yeah, Enjo's, fire damage, Oni damage with Fire Master, and resolve increase. And resolve increase is actually really important because when you have 5 resolve, it's really easy to build back your ultimate. It pretty much gives you the liberty to like use your ultimate whenever you have it. Like what I like to do is just use my ultimate just to roam across the map. Like if I need to get somewhere like fast, I'll just use my ultimate because I know I can get it back in like 2 seconds just throwing bombs.
Yeah, what I saw is that you try to finish off a wave, but there's like, you kill them so fast that there's only one hit that you use your ultimate, and the rest you just use it to cross the map.
To cross the map. Like, it's the best form of travel in the game, to be honest. And like having the resolve increase just makes your ult like so disposable. But yeah, so resolve increase is important for that. You want a sticky bomb. The sticky bomb is really important. Ghost weapon damage and blast radius. I'm not sure if you know this, but the blast radius on the sticky bomb will also increase the radius of your normal bombs, like concussions, black powders.
Yep.
And I use fired up and increased radius. I think you can switch fired up with lucky. I just never get lucky, so I just use fired up. So.
Word.
And for Ghost Weapon 2, you kind of have a choice here. You can either run Caltrops or Smoke Bomb. I think if you're speedrunning survival, you just kind of coordinate with whoever you're playing with. Like, oh, I'm running smoke, I'm running caltrops. The advantage to caltrops is you have additional ghost weapon damage, so your black powders are hitting harder, and you also have status effect duration, so like your fire damage is better too. Obviously with smoke bomb you get more bombs, so it's good for like maps that don't have refill ammo that ghost offering. So if you don't have access to that, it's good to have smoke so you just don't run out of ammo. So you definitely want at least half or maybe even 3 people running smoke. But yeah, that's pretty much the build, man. And like this is the exact same build that I used on Ronin. I literally just swapped it over to the Samurai and it worked out. So
Next, we'll go over the playstyle, both on how to open up and clear the capture points, as well as camping the spawns, and controlling the positioning of the waves. So let's hop into Nightmare Survival.
yeah, you should just smoke here. Hopefully they all come through. Most of them. So what I like to do, throw your sticky, throw your 2 black powders, and then you just want to focus on the guys with low health. Like the 2 purples, I know they have a lot of health, but I have my ultimate to like finish them off. So I focus my bombs on like the guys with lower health.
Okay.
Yeah, but this was a pretty bad group, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much how you play it. It's pretty simple. Like, to be honest, Samurai is a lot more forgiving than Ronin, because with Ronin, the spawn of the enemies, like where they are, it matters, right? Like if the 2 Onis are on opposite sides, you're gonna have a harder time with that wave. But with Samurai, it literally doesn't matter because you have your ultimate.
And it just travels so much distance that you can reach them.
Yeah, so like this, the spacing or the distance isn't really an issue with Samurai. And another good thing with Angels is that you have forbidden medicine, so that helps to like keep you at full health. But those 2 kind of go like hand in hand. If you're throwing bombs, right, the important thing is to control the spawn to where like they all spawn grouped up. So that way your bombs do like the most damage. So like, let's say they were to spawn at barracks, right? Typically they'd spawn in like a straight line going across from like here. But you can control the spawn. If one person stands here and one person stands here, all of them will spawn kind of like right there, and like a more tight group. And what that does is it makes your bombs hit more people, and then like you'll clear the wave faster, pretty much.
Yeah, that blast radius is more useful.
Yeah, you got the blast radius 50% for your bombs too. One thing with the build is that you don't have any ult damage. So what you want to do is whenever you pop your ult, you want to make sure that either you have your ability active or you have Wave the Flame. That way you get like the boost from like the fire damage on your ultimate. Alright, so let's try this. Oh, look at this guy all the way.
Nice.
Bomb. Let's see. I mean, honestly, if you have the bomb path, it's just controlling the waves. Because if you have a spawn that's like really spread out, like in a single file line, your bombs are probably not going to hit everybody. But if they spawn in like a tight group, like kind of like a ball, your bombs do way more damage because they're hitting like everybody, right?
Yeah.
So I'd say like 50% of the game is just knowing how to control the waves.
With that, thank you Nightmare for showing off your top tier samurai build. And if people want to check you out, let them know where they can find you.
Thanks for the plug, bro. No, my YouTube channel is the same as my PSN.
Alright.
You just found me there.
Yeah, so definitely check his channel out. A link to his channel will be right over here and in the description below. And give him a sub, as he and his team post a lot of their world record runs on survival, as well as live stream some of their attempts. Again, thank you so much, Nightmare, for helping me out with this build video. If you guys found this video helpful, please drop a like. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one, and GG.